What's up, guys? All right, who wants to have a conversation? This might be a long video, but the release of the Withdrawals music video has got me thinking about so much stuff. And it might have you thinking about a lot of different things too. So feel free to join the conversation and sound off in the comment section if you got something to say. Firstly, I just have to say that this was an extremely difficult video for me to release. I recently quit smoking, which was my last vice, and I've been sort of fighting with low moods lately. So those two things combined with the fact that I knew I was about to release the most vulnerable music video of my life, it was really scary. That being said, all of the nerves and worry and stress and anxiety leading up to this video turned out to be for nothing, because the way that you guys embraced it and supported me through this release just reaffirmed that releasing this video was definitely the right thing to do. So for that, I have to just say thank you so much. Secondly, I have to point this out. A rap video about addiction and mental health doing this well is an extremely special victory. It's a special victory for me, but it should be a special victory for you guys as well. Can we agree that mainstream rap these days endorses partying and drinking and doing drugs and just in general activities that typically lead to mental breakdowns and addiction problems? I think that's a pretty fair assessment. So to make a song and a video about literally the opposite of what's popular in the mainstream culture right now, and then to go #1 on iTunes and #5 on YouTube, mind-blowing. It honestly shocked me a little bit. And it also instilled a little faith in me that there's still people out there that want honest music about real life shit. I think it also proves that there's an appetite for music other than cars, clothes, girls, money, houses, partying, etc. And to be completely honest, I wasn't sure if that appetite still existed, so that's really cool. And maybe most importantly, a song like this being so popular with so many people should let you guys know that you are not alone in your battle with addiction. You are not alone fighting for your mental health, and we are in those trenches together. So crazy. I think that's all really cool. Thirdly, I just want to say that I know we've placed a lot of emphasis on numbers lately. Billboard charts and iTunes charts and trending and views and shares and blah, 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 blah. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with that. Numbers are great. And most of the time, the more numbers, the better. But numbers don't always reflect impact, and numbers don't always reflect importance. So Withdrawals might not be my most popular video from a views or from a numbers perspective, but I believe that this video might be the most important music video I've ever released. It's really important to me, and I think that it might be really important to a lot of you guys as well. I just wanted to say that. #4, speaking of impact, I had no idea this music video was gonna touch so many people. I got so caught up in, oh my God, people are gonna laugh at me because I'm crying in this video, that I sort of lost sight of how impactful this video could be and how many people this song could help. I have been reading your comments and seeing your messages and hearing your stories and watching reactors cry when they're watching this music video. I've been just taken aback from the response in a good way. I feel like it might have been a long time since I released a piece of music like this that literally just made people feel good. And I just honestly feel like if you're not making music that's helping other people feel more comfortable in their skin, then just shut the fuck up and stop making music. So I'm really proud we were able to do that with this one. And to the people who have got some sort of comfort from this music video, not only am I so glad to be able to do that for you, but that's what this music is here for. When I was a kid, I used to listen to music that would help me feel better. So the fact that I can now do that for other people, I don't think there's any greater reward than that, to be completely honest. And you know what the funny thing about music is? It tends to find the people who need it most when they need it most. And I truly think that's what's happening with this song. So that's really cool. Sorry, I do have to do a little mini rant about something. Because on the topic of reading people's comments and reading people's messages and hearing people's stories, I read a comment today that kind of pissed me off. Somebody said to me, "Good job. You stopped making controversial music and now you're making clickbait music about addictions and mental health." Fucking what? What? You know what really pissed me off the most though? The last line said, "And I don't even believe you." Oh, really? You don't believe me? Oh, Well, believe me, Mr. Stranger on the internet, if I had the ability to reach through this screen and grab a hold of you and drag you out on my side, I would have did that. And I would have beat the fucking brakes off you. And usually when there's one person who says something or feels some type of way, there's usually a bunch of more people that feel the same as them. They just haven't spoke up yet. So let me just be very clear. You cannot fake a song like Withdrawals. You cannot write a song about going through hell unless you've actually been there. And I have fucking been there. I went back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth a couple more times just for good measure. I am very familiar with going through hell, my friend. And all the people who have been there themselves or are there right now, they can recognize when you're full of shit. I don't know why I even felt like addressing that, but it really bugged me when I saw that shit. It's like when you damn near drank yourself to death and then you have to move back in with your mother on the other side of the country and live in the bedroom that you grew up in as a child, and you only say 2 words every single day, and you can barely eat and you can barely sleep and you can barely talk and you can't go outside for 9 months, and then somebody tries to call bullshit on that. It's fucking irritating. Come try to tell me it's bullshit. Better yet, don't tell me. Tell my dad it was bullshit. You gonna slap you so fucking fast? Tell my girlfriend it's bullshit. She gonna bust your fucking nose. Head over and ask Brandon Hart if it was bullshit. You won't even get the sentence out of your mouth before you are fucking on the ground looking up at the fucking lights. Actually, you know what? I need Brandon and I love Brandon, and he's the type of guy that will put himself in prison if you say some silly ass shit like that to him, so just leave Brandon out of it. Anyway, I guess it's just like, I make music about politics and people complain. I make music about my personal struggles with alcohol and my personal struggles with mental health, and people complain. What am I allowed to make music about anymore? Is there anything? Internet, oh powerful internet, is there anything that I'm allowed to make music about anymore? Actually, internet, on second thought, go fuck yourself. I'm gonna do whatever I want. Okay, let me wrap this up with the most important shit of all. I am super aware that if there are people out there who are relating to this song Withdrawals, it's because they're either going through something now, they went through something in the past, or they're close with someone who's going through something. I just want you to know, as someone who's been homeless, as someone who's been addicted, as someone who's dealt with acute mental health problems, and as someone who has managed to at least somewhat overcome these things, you can do this. People can only hold you down if you allow them to. Society can only cancel you if you submit to them. And your demons will only haunt you for as long as you try to ignore them. Don't ignore them. Face them. Be strong and make the decision that is best for you. You are entirely capable of this. People say it all the time, but it is true. If I can do it, you can do it. I am not a particularly strong person. I am not an exceptionally brave person. I am just a person who refused to die. And that is your only job. Survive. Choose to live. Fight your addictions. Fight for your mental health. Fight for yourself. I'm just gonna be honest. Dealing with mental health problems is hard. Choosing to be sober is hard. You are literally choosing to show up to a fight that millions of people before you have fought and lost. But you showing up to this fight and believing, in spite of the fact that millions of people have already lost this battle before you, and you believing that you somehow can manage to win this thing, believing in that and showing up, that's the hardest part. And you're not alone in this fight. There's millions of people fighting with you, and I'm in your corner, and your families are in your corner, and your friends are in your corner, and we're all cheering you on. It's gonna be fucking hard. You're gonna get some black eyes, and some busted lips, and some bloody noses, and you might lose a few teeth, but who gives a shit? You ever won a fight that was easy? We've all won a couple easy fights. How much does winning an easy fight mean to you? It don't mean fuck all. What means something is showing up and winning the difficult fights, and doing things because they are hard, and still being successful. Obviously, the new video Withdrawals has got me thinking about a lot of stuff this week, and I just thought it was important to come on here and talk to you guys about it. I hope at least one thing I said in this entire rant made sense to you and maybe can aid you on your journey. Till then, I just want to say I love you guys so much. The video is at 2 million views. We're still number 3 on the iTunes charts. If you stayed this long, congratulations. Thank you for hanging out with me. And I hope you put your feelings and the things that you're thinking about in the comments. I'd really love to hear everybody's thoughts. Please continue watching and sharing that video like crazy. Please keep streaming it on Spotify. Please keep downloading it on iTunes or Amazon or wherever you download music. Every single thing helps. As much as this song and video may have helped you, it could help somebody else. Somebody that you don't even know, or maybe you do know them. Regardless, they're not going to find it and get the help unless we put it out there and share it and show it to them. Please keep pushing this video like your lives depend on it. Somebody else's life might actually depend on it. I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. It's Hangover Gang forever. Peace.